This is a video tutorial on how to finish a basic loom beading work for beginners. You can use this technique to finish any loom beading work. Of course, the bigger the project, more training is required. Our sample here is quite small with long loops. This is just to show what is really important on screen and teach you this technique. So let's start. First, remove your project from the loom without cutting any thread. So this is an important advice when buying a loom. Make sure yours come with rollers like these ones here that can be loosened and also allow you to remove all strings without cutting them off. Step 2, secure your work on the table with masking tape, just like I'm doing here. Place one at the beginning and another one at the end row of your project. We don't want the beads to move, so that's why we're doing that, to secure your work and make sure they're not going to move. On each side, separate the loops, the loose loops, so separate them into half. Here I have half here and I have the other half right here. So the fourth step, start to pull the strand vertically. So like this one, for example, I'm pulling this like that, and you see that's moving. The other side is all coming down, and you keep just pulling it until you have that bit there, and then it's all gone. So the loose loop is gone, and we're gonna continue pulling this. So the next one we're gonna pull now is this one here, and you see it. So continue to pull. We're gonna secure our work here, and then we're gonna continue to pull thread, and you can see the bottom part it's got tangled up here, so we can just use a, it happens sometimes, so it's just going to carry on. That's it, it's gone. Now the next one we're gonna pull is this one, the side one, and keep pulling it until it's all gone. But that's a tricky bit because you need to make sure your beads are gonna be fine here, so always check your work like I'm doing here. Try to put your finger and just make sure the beads are not gonna move. That's it. So now continuing, we're gonna keep pulling the thread. Now we're gonna continue to pull the thread vertically through each row, starting from the center. So like this one, we're gonna pull this up like that. Just hold your project, make sure your bead's not gonna move, everything's gonna be fine, and then you keep pulling until everything, it's all the loops, the loosened loops are gone. So we have to start from the center to make sure we're gonna balance the tension of pulling each strand. This creates a tension in between the beads, and that's why we start from the center, so that tension is balanced in a way, and your work is safe. So I just got some, that's it, done. That's it, and it's done. You can remove the tape. And what's happened is I'm gonna get a needle, and you have no loosened loops now, only excess string. The excess string at the corners we're gonna eliminate them. We're gonna pass this one to the other side, and what we're gonna do a knot, and we're gonna join these two long threads with a knot. Bring the other one to the other side, tie a knot, and then again you bring the two strings back to the last roll inside, and then you bring them out through the middle section, just like I did here. And now you cut this excess string, and it's done. So this is it. This is the end. You have no loose loops, only the two excess string at the corners. You finish them off by joining the two left strings in one side, tie a knot, and bring both strings through the midsection of the last row and cut them off. That's done. Well, that's it. I hope this video has taught you well this finishing touch. If you have any question, please get in touch and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much, and see you on our next video.